Hello and welcome back to chapter 14. We are looking at working with video, and this video is building controls for embedded video. So by default, Flash Player will loop through a movie continuously. So what we need to do is to use some action script to create a play and stop button. So let me show you how we do that. Well, first of all, we're going to need to find our file. So if we go to File and we're going to go Open, we need to navigate to Chapter 14. So mine's here, it's in here, I go and find it, down in there, and I'm looking for Lincoln. So I'm going to open it up. Now, two things to note. Here are two buttons. This button is called Play button, that's its name. And here is Stop button. So we are able to use these buttons names when we do some action script. The first bit of code for our action, so let's open up action script, means that we've got to just stop the video before anything else happens. So let's go and put in stop. Open and close, semicolon, and we are there. Now let's go and put a little bit more code in order to make the whole thing start and stop. So the first thing is this, we're going to put in a function. So it'll be function, play movie. We're going to open brackets, event, colon, mouse event, colon, close brackets, colon, void, squirrely brackets, press enter. And then we're going to put this dot play, open, close, semicolon. So what is that saying? Well, first of all, the name of the function is play movie. And the event colon mouse event is saying that the function will receive mouse information and that the word void will not return any information. Then we come to this dot play, and this dot play is set to the playing of the timeline. So let's move on and see what else we can do. Well, what I'm going to do is a little bit of cheating. I'm going to grab that. In fact, I'm going to grab all of that. I'm going to do a copy, and I'm going to start on a fresh line, and I'm going to go paste. And because what we're doing here is we are just wanting to change the name of the function. So instead of play movie, we're going to go and stop movie. And instead of this dot play, we're going to put this dot stop. So obviously when the button is pressed, it's going to stop the video at that particular point in the timeline. Right, now we need to create a trigger so that when the play or stop button are clicked by the mouse, the movie will either stop or play. And as you know from previous videos, we need to create an event listener. So let's go and do that. So I'm going to press here, jump out of that function, and I'm going to go here. Right, let's put these in. So it's going to be play underscore button dot add event listener, and it's a good idea to spend a little bit of time making sure you've got the word listener spelled correctly. Open bracket, mouse event dot click, comma, play movie, close and semicolon. Right, so let's copy and paste this. So we want to go copy, next line down, so press return and paste. Right, so instead of staying play button, let's do stop. And we've still got the event listener, but we're not going to the play movie for the stop button, we're going to go to the stop movie. So let's just say the play button is pressed. So that is the event listener listening to a mouse event, which is a click. When that event occurs, then it is directed to the play movie function, and that's instructing the video to play. Here, when the stop button is pressed, that is an event which signals to the stop movie function to stop the movie at that particular point in the timeline. Now, before we go and see our work in action, let me show you this here. This is a check syntax. When I click on that, this is what you're looking for. You're not looking for any errors or warnings, but this is a way of checking to see that your coding is correct. Let's close that. Here's our code, here's our timeline. Control, we want test movie in Flash Professional. Now, because we have a movie, it all takes a little bit longer to compile, but here we go. So your first thing you'll notice is that the video is not playing, but when I press play, we're good, and when I press stop, it stops. And so now the user has much more control over the video. Okay, so thanks for watching the video. Thanks for having a go at the action script and seeing if you can get that video to start and to stop using those buttons. Once you've gone and done that, come back and see me and I'll show you some more stuff. Bye bye.